The Chargers and Falcons took the field at L.W. Good Stadium and were both pumped up for this game after anxiously waiting for months to play. The game got off to a hot start as this carry 15-yard reception to start the game was one of his 6 grabs on the night. Later that drive, Will Dunn stayed calm in the pocket and found Carey in the end zone on this tip drill touchdown to put the Chargers on the board first. On the first play from scrimmage for Millwood, they would respond quickly as they handed it off to Oklahoma commit Marcus Major, and he showed off his talent on this 50-yard touchdown run to make it 8-7 after the 2-point conversion. In his first career start, Will Dunn showed off his arm as he tossed this perfect ball to Billy Ross Jr. along the sideline to put the Chargers in the red zone. On this 4th and 18, with the Chargers pressing, Millwood picked off Dunn and the Chargers' drive was stopped short of the end zone. On the ensuing drive, Phillips Smitherman showed off his ball skills on this play and was a force at safety with 3 pass breakups on the night. Jaden McDaniel picked off right where he left off last season, sacking Daniel Howard to force a 4th and long. Millwood was eager to make something happen after not scoring in the red zone, and as Perry Lewis applied the pressure, Will Dunn fumbled and Millwood recovered the loose ball on the 1. On the next play, Daniel Howard scored this 1-yard scamper to go up 16-7 after another 2-point conversion. Preston Nelson kept his eye on the ball as it tipped off Millwood's defensive back right into his hands for a 60-yard gain, the longest of his career. But after the sideline interference, it moved the Chargers back to the 30 and they couldn't cash in on this drive. On Millwood's next drive, 6'3", 280-pound Melvin Swindle jumped in front of this screen pass and gave the Chargers great field position. The Chargers took advantage of Swindle's heads-up play, and the next play, Will Dunn tossed one up to Connor Carey for a momentum-changing 33-yard touchdown pass. After recovering their own fumble earlier in the drive, Howard and Major had some miscommunication on this option pitch, and A.J. Searles jumped on it, giving the Chargers their second takeaway of the game. Coach Boger went right back to what was working, and Connor Carey scored his 3rd receiving touchdown of the night, this time from 45 yards out. Carey finished the game with 6 receptions, 156 yards, and 3 touchdowns, giving him the Fuzzies player of the game. But after a long drive, Daniel Howard showed his elusiveness running for another touchdown to put Millwood up 22-20. After the Chargers' ensuing drive stalled, the Millwood faithful was pumped up after Daniel Howard ran for his 3rd touchdown of the night, this time from 30 yards out. And after this 2-point conversion made it a 2-score game for the Chargers, they needed some big plays, but it wasn't over yet. But Daniel Howard stepped up for the Falcons once again, making a leaping interception to give it back to Millwood with a chance to ice the game. Connor Carey wasn't done yet as he swatted down this ball intended for Texas commit Demarion Houston and gave it right back to the Chargers. With the Chargers looking for a big play, Demarion Houston got his revenge, intercepting this ball to close out the game. Millwood showed off their talent this game, handing the Chargers their first regular season loss since 2014 with the final score of 30-20. The Chargers will be back this Friday, going to take on the Clinton Red Tornadoes in the Tornado Bowl.